Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? We are early. How is everyone? How is everyone doing? Yeah, what were you, like 10, 11 minutes early? Yo, Nora Spirits, we got Gilmore, we got Prax. How is everyone doing? Man, we got stuff we can share tonight. This is a surprise. It only happened in the last, like, what, 30 minutes? So we are able to share the new essences, guys. We will be talking about them in a second. You still feel like death? Oh, man. Hopefully you're going to get better soon, man. Hopefully you're going to be feeling better over the next few days. When did you first come down with symptoms? Dads, how's it going, man? Welcome in. Everyone's coming in. Look at this. We've got 21 in already. Our son 4 days ago. You 2 days ago. Oh, so you were still at the beginning and end of it. Man, that sucks. All good. Good job, man. As you're popping in, guys, hit the like button. Definitely throws the stream around so people can come and join us. We're going to be talking about the new essences coming up shortly. Royal Rumble and Laura UK. Who could ask for more, Kilmer? Exactly, man. Exactly. I thought I'd get on a bit earlier though, guys, so we can have a look down the essence list. I know most people are going to be interested in the Necromancer, and I must say, they're looking pretty good. Looking pretty interesting. We're definitely going to go over the Necro first, and then we'll have a look down the list. I will include them all in the patch notes once we're going to be releasing that as well. So we're definitely going to have a video for obviously the patch notes. But it's exciting times, guys. Exciting times. I know there's been a lot of hype since this was announced and the essences have been out there. There's been a lot of hype already. Okay. So we go through Necro ones first then. Let's do it. Let's drop this volume down. We are only going to be talking about new essences, guys. Nothing else to do with anything in the patch. It's just new essences. That is all. Okay. Are we ready? Necro essences, guys. We're going to jump straight onto that one. Let's bring this screen over. Okay. No. But we're allowed to talk about new essences, Prax. So, Necromancer, guys. Let's have a look down the list then. Main hand, Frost Gloom. Command skeletons stun enemies for 4 after hitting them 4 consecutive times. That kind of doesn't make sense there, but we'll let them off. The same enemy cannot be stunned more than once every 6 seconds. So command skeletons now stuns an enemy after hitting them 4 consecutive times. The same enemy cannot be stunned more than once every 6 seconds. Okay, that's interesting. So that means that summons in PvP? I mean, just from that alone, it sounds like potentially something, right? Then we've got the offhand here. So Misbeholden, Bone Spirits now empowers you and your nearby summons, causing your primary attacks to inflict stacks of fear on enemies that eventually explode to deal damage and cause more fear. Okay, one thing I'm interested about that, guys, straight up, after reading that, is it said Bone Spirits now empowers you and your nearby summons. So I take it it's just going to empower them with their skills. Obviously, how much more damage is that going to provide? That would be the interesting part. Empowers could mean a number of things, but it's going to inflict stacks of fear on enemies that will eventually explode and deal. I take it that's going to be AoE damage and cause fear as well. What, AoE fear as well. So that's interesting. I like that. I mean, Bone Spirits we already use, right? I can definitely see a Bone Spirits and Mage build coming out of this, which I know people have already been using, which might mean we get rid of a dead slot. Because we currently have a dead slot, right? Really, we have a dead slot that we don't utilize as much as we could. Chess piece. The Death After. Bone Spirits also increases your primary attack speed for 3 seconds. I mean, how are we going to use this with Wraithvex? Wraithvex, we have to be in close. And then we're going to want to try and use our primary. I mean, is that going to be a possibility? Or is it going to be a completely new build? This next one, Grim Waltz. Really interested about this one. So in our pants slot, Wraith form now transforms you into a spectral avatar, granting you increased movement speed and replacing your primary attack with piercing spectral bolts. What do we reckon? What do we reckon to that? That was the one that really sparked my interest straight up. I don't know how it's going to perform, what it can be used in conjunction with. I have no idea. What it's going to look like, no idea. But it sounds interesting. Grants you increased movement speed. Is that going to be full movement speed? 70% movement speed? Intriguing. Gravemaster Helm. Command skeletons. Now summons spectral puppets that are ignored by enemies and do not move or attack independently. Instead attacking whenever you use a primary attack. They can be commanded to charge to a target enemy. Those pants sound insane. They do, right? Like, I don't know if it's just going to be... Is there going to be any other abilities? Like, I don't know. Is it going to be a transformation effect like Golem? Like, I don't know. I'm intrigued. And then the next one, the Sanguine Jewel Shoulders Borrowed Time also increases your primary attack speed. The trouble with this one, the trouble I have with this one is the cooldown of Borrowed Time is so huge. Like, is that going to be worthwhile taking? I just don't think so. I'm thinking just primary as well, to be fair with the pants. It's the most interesting piece, I think. This is the most interesting piece. But obviously, we know from the shoulders that we got in the last patch for Necromancer that it didn't state movement speed on the shoulders, and in-game, when you clicked into the skills, it said movement speed. So, I mean, there could be things in here that we just don't see until we see the skill in-game, right? Some very interesting ones, though, guys. How do we feel about the Necros? How do we feel about these changes, or these new essences? I think it's pretty good. Like, I'm interested about this one, summons in PvP. Like, I don't know. Yeah, we never know the full story until we get him in game. For sure not. We can speculate, right? But I'm more interested in these three. These three are what interest me. So, Bone Spirits we already use as Wraithvexed. That can now empower you, causing your so yeah, you've got this one. Bone Spirits empowers you and your nearby summons, causing your primary attacks to inflict this fear. So you're already using Wraithvexed. We already can stand there and use primary. This sounds very interesting. I think that we could finally... Let's just drop this over here for a second. So in this current build, we use Spite Feather. You know, so can we somehow... It's a shame it's not on another piece, right? Because it's an offhand. So we're not going to get mages in as well. Unless we use another piece of equipment. Or is that going to act like a buff? So this here, guys, could act like a buff, right? The way it says Bone Spirits empowers you, that could be like a buff, yeah? So it doesn't actually cast anything to do with Bone Spirits. It's just a buff you get. Very much like the new shoulders, right? Because that says a similar thing, right? Yeah. Corpse Explosion now empowers you. Yeah. So potentially you can have Corpse Explosion empowers you and Bone Spirits empowering you to make some really kind of cool primary attack, AoE, fear, shenanigans of some sort. I think there's something there, right? I think there's something there. Personally, I think that sounds interesting. And as well as increasing your attack speed for 3 seconds. You can have Rayform this up as well. Here you go, then, Spirits. You have pants on to get this new spectral avatar. You're also using the empowers you to empower your Bone Spirits, which are going to empower your primary attacks to inflict this fear. This is going to be replacing your primary attack. So this is going to be the new primary. Will this new primary still inflict this fear? So they could all work in conjunction with each other. You could then also use this main hand to stun enemies. I mean, you could have a build of new pieces right here, right? And then you could also use this one. This and this should be used together, I think. Potentially. Where's Crusader? Let's have a look at Satyr since we was just Crusader. Okay. Cruel Attraction, main hand. Sacred Fire, critical hits. Cool Sacred Light down upon enemies, dealing additional damage. Cannot occur more than once every second on the same enemy. I mean, okay. It's not a dot though, right? That's a shame. If that would have been a dot effect, then that would have been GG for me. You know, I think that would have been really, really good. I wonder if it includes some sort of stun. Possibly. Pain Sentiment. Offhand, when condemned, deals damage to an enemy. It also increases your critical hit damage they take from you for 2 seconds. Cannot occur on the same enemy more than once every 6 seconds. Okay. This is quite interesting. Shock Doctrine. Condemn now creates an air of electric retribution that follows you, continuously applying shock to enemies within. You also generate energy while moving while Condemn is active, which is consumed by using skills to cool down lightning strikes enemies. That sounds very interesting. Having shock being applied from this. Okay, Drawn Quarter now mounts you to a Storm Steed, increasing your movement speed and granting immunity to slow effects. Using the skill again will initiate a mounted charge, carrying enemies in your path and applying shock. That sounds insane. That sounds absolutely nuts. Then the new helm, Fist of Heaven now charges energy as you move and can only be used once fully charged, causing you to dash forward while wreathed in lightning, damaging and stunning enemies. If used while mounted, 2 Phantom Steeds will perform the attack alongside you. Holy shit. That sounds insane. Imagine like these two together. You're gonna get this stun. You're gonna actually put what's it called on them? A shock on them. This sounds really good. Jolt or conviction, shoulders, fist of heaven, critical hit chances increased against shocked enemies, and this. My God. What do you reckon? PvP. Shoulders, critical hit chance. That's gonna be nuts, right? It's not strifed, and it's against shocked enemies. You're gonna be able to shock enemies because you're gonna be using this. You can also stun enemies using this. Man. That sounds quite fun, right? Where's Druid? Let's go to the classes that I've actually played so far. Satyr looks interesting for sure. That sounds like there's a mix of good things there, but the sad thing is, right? And I think the sad thing is that there's no conjuration of light. Like, it's still gonna be, you know, a very glass cannon class, isn't it? It's still gonna be very like, you go in, you do your thing. If you don't get out in time, you're dead. Okay, then let's have a look at Druid. Surging Stone now raises vines in a target location that pull in and stun surrounding enemies, and additionally empowers your summons at the location into a frenzy, increasing their attack speed. This sounds very interesting for like a challenge rift build. Very interesting challenge rift build, I think. Okay, Teeth of Fen. Summon Oak Sage now consumes primal power to fire a volley of seeds that drop to the ground upon hitting enemies. Slinging Sages grow from the fallen seeds and fire projectiles at enemies. I wonder if they'll be classed as summons. Circle of Life now conjures a swirling area of vitality that continuously heals allies and damages enemies within. Both healing and damage increase with the number of allies within the area. Wow. Wow. That's strong. That is very strong. Trap Dax. Summon Oak Sage immobilized enemies after they hit 3 times within 3 seconds by your Oak Sages. Cannot immobilize the same enemy more than often than every 5 seconds. Okay, that's fine. Circle of Life also increases the damage of your summons within its area for 3 seconds for this new helm, Savage Abundance. That sounds quite good. And then the shoulders, Surging Stone, again, also causes enemies to take increased damage from you and your summons for 3 seconds. So a lot of Surging Stones there. They sound very good as well. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Chest looks like a nice place to meet you. Can you imagine that lining up? You know, you pull in and stun the surrounding enemies and just meet you. Like, that'd be interesting. Summons may actually now be viable for PvE at least. That sounds like it. What do you want to have a look at then, Wizard? Let's have a look at Wizard for you, Nor. Wizard. Okay then, so main hand, Arcane Torrent now unleashes torrents of lightning at surrounding enemies, prioritizing shocked enemies and dealing more damage the closer they are to you. Red. Presents! Woo! Yeah, man. These actually look, some of these look really, really good. Hey, are Temps still dead? We'll have a look at Tempest in a second. So that main hand sounds quite interesting. A lot of shocked damage I'm seeing in a lot of these builds now. More shocked coming into the game. Offhand, when Lightning Nova applies shock to an enemy, they also take increased damage from you for 3 seconds. Then you got the chest piece. Lightning Nova now fires several lightning orbs at surrounding enemies, applying shock and lightning marks. Marked enemies take additional lightning damage when damaged by shock. You hope there's something new for DH. I like to try a new build. I think we're all asking for new builds, Kilmer. That's for sure, man. You sense a battle mage reborn. I wouldn't disagree there, Nora, for sure. For sure. The pants here, leg guards of the returning. Teleport is now used in 3 stages. This is interesting. The first use teleports you to the target location. The second uses of teleport again to another target location and deals damage. And the third use returns you to your original point. Fowler, how's it going? That is really weird. The first use teleports you to a location. The second use teleports you again to another target location and then deals damage. Agreed with Red. Things always can change. That's for sure. Exactly. It's going to save you TPing constantly. It's kind of cool. I like that. The Helm teleport also grants you a stack of empowered transit for 3 seconds. When a non-teleport skill deals damage, a stack of empowered transit is consumed, increasing the critical hit damage of that attack. Empowered transit can stack up to 3 times. Interesting. Helm is an issue because you use Terminus? Yeah. I mean, you're not going to be swapping that out, right? Then the shoulders, Arcane Torrent's critical hit chances increase against enemies within, well, what are near you? Within near you. Fabio, how's it going? These sound quite interesting, though. A lot of interesting stuff, guys. Someone said about Tempest, right? Where's Tempest? Let's go Tempest next. Necro, Blood Knight, Tempest. Okay. Just essences. Snipes, how's it going, dude? Long time no see, Snipes. Just essences, Fabio. So Tempest, Hulk Slasher, Rolling Surf now empowers you, causing your primary attack to perform a dash that damages enemies and shatters their armor. Wow. That sounds pretty strong straight off the bat there. Hailblade offhand, Cross Winds now empowers you, causing your dash skills to generate a reserve of wind blades that are all released on your next primary attack to conjure a spinning wind blade, damaging nearby enemies and healing you if they are bleeding. Fair. Chest piece, Flowing Strike now empowers you, causing your dash skills to unleash a wave that damages and knockbacks enemies. Then the pants, Crosswinds deals additional damage to bleeding enemies. And then we've got the helm, Rolling Surf also causes enemies to bleed for 3 seconds. Okay, I see a trend here. And then the shoulders, Flowing Strike also increases your primary attack speed for 3 seconds. So you've got like a few different bleeds there, right? Which is going to work in conjunction with each other. I mean, only time will tell whether this will save Tempest in any way, right? Do we have any main, like, Tempest players? The main hand sounds really good, right? You're playing Demon Hunter currently. Depending on how the main hand dash works, this could save Tempest. I agree. This sounds really good. Causing your primary attack to perform that dash that damages enemies and shatters their armor. This could be really strong. Okay, let's go Demon Hunter. We've got a couple of Demon Hunters in here. Demon Hunter then. Turning Tempest into a DH. I mean, it almost sounds like that, right? So, Demon Hunter then. Offhand is nice too. Again, depending on how much healing it will give, yes. If it gives a petty amount of healing, it's not going to be worth. So, main hand, Rain of Vengeance also increases your movement speed. I mean, who doesn't want more movement speed? They can delete Demon Hunter, no problem. Yeah. Just comes up in the patch notes. Sorry, guys. Demon Hunter's been deleted. We're not bringing a new class this year. We're removing a class. Water Boomer for 10. Water Boomer. What one was that? Let's have a look. I mean, this sounds incredible, right? This one sounds incredible for Tempest. This one sounds quite good for Tempest, but it all depends on this. I think the others, the bleed stuff is quite cool as well. So going back to Demon Hunter, the movement speed one for Rain of Vengeance sounds quite good. You know, increase in movement speed, but that is literally all it does. Water Boomerang, yeah. That's been a while since that build was used, right? You know, that when they first come out, Water Boomerang was everywhere. So the offhand, the Sentry critical hit chance increase when the skill is used up to a maximum percentage. We don't know what that maximum percentage is, but up to a maximum percentage. Then the chest piece, Vengeance now transforms you. Guys. Holy fuck. Vengeance now transforms you into an avatar of Vengeance, removing loss of control and knockback effects, increasing skill damage and granting a new active skills. What the fuck? Holy shit. Demon Hunters. Wow. Vengeance, so depends. Vengeance duration is increased by 0.2 seconds whenever a skill deals critical hit damage, up to a maximum of 1.6 seconds. The Avatar of Vengeance, man. So you could use this and then this, and that can increase the duration of this when you critical hit. That is well cool. Damn. That is cool. Then the Helm. Sentries now summons a turret that automatically fires at nearby enemies and launches explosive missiles whenever you use a skill near it. And then the Shoulders. Rain of Vengeance now fires a continuous volley of arrows at a target location that stuns enemies. This triggers automatically when other skills damage an enemy using them as the target location. Man, just these two. Just these two sound like an absolute... That is gonna be insane. I reckon they could be, Fabio. I'm more interested in what it's gonna look like. What's this avatar gonna look like? Because that just sounds insane, right? GG, how's it going? That just sounds... Yeah, what will all the new skills do? So many questions. Yes. Granting new active skills. The interesting thing though, Spirits, or Nora, whoever that one is, I'm taking it as Spirits currently. When it says Avatar Vengeance... You doing good? Yeah, I'm doing good. Trivia, how's it going? When it says Avatar Vengeance, this reminds me of the new Necromancer one, where you then go into, let's just drop down here again. So, a spectral avatar. This one only says replacing your primary attack with piercing spectral bolts. So, I'm presuming with this one, right? This one will not, you will still be able to use all your other skills while in this form. It's just your primary will change. That's what I think. That's what it sounds like, right? Because it doesn't say we get new skills. It just says it replaces your primary attack. So in theory, on the screen now, we can see obviously Soulfire. That will be replaced by the Spectral Bolts. Or will be in a form that is a Spectral Avatar. In that Spectral Avatar, I will be immune to damage, I should expect, and be immune to any CC, possibly. As well as still being able to cast Grim Scythe, Bone Armor, and Spirits. Man, that sounds, if that's the way it works, that's gonna be nuts. That is gonna be nuts. What about Monk? Because Monk got some love then. So, main hand. Shield of Zen now empowers you, granting loss of control and knockback immunity and damage reduction that is increased when using a dashing skill. Wow. What a main hand that is. Off the bat. So the main hand empowers you, granting you loss of control and knockback immunity, so anti-CC, and damage reduction that is increased when you're using a dashing skill. My god. Offhand, Flying Kick also increases your critical hit chance for up to 3 seconds up to a maximum percentage. And then in the chest piece, Flying Dragon now generates energy when you hit an enemy with another dash skill. And consumes that energy to leap to a target location, crashing down to unleash a burst of wind that damages and knockback nearby enemies. That sounds cool as fuck. That sounds cool as fuck. I like how that sounds. Pants Flying Kick now kicks forward with a fiery assault that burns enemies in your path. If the kick hits an enemy, it can be used again shortly after. Nice. Shield of Zen also increases your skill damage. Pretty generic, but nice. And then the shoulders, Flying Kick triggers an additional Mystic Kick when it hits and dealing additional wind damage. Can only trigger once per use of Flying Kick. I mean, this sounds really good. And this sounds really cool. Once the Avatar Vengeance arrives, it's going to get extra spicy in the BGs. For sure, man. So Monk sounds very interesting. Like, this is just insane. Anti-CC. More anti-CC, guys. So it sounds like instead of getting rid of the anti-CC stuff, they're just giving everyone anti-CC stuff. I mean, why not? Who cares, right? Okay, Barbarian. Demoralize echoes off you for 3 seconds, dealing damage equal to a percentage of your max life to nearby enemies every second. Fair? Hammer of the Ancient now deals damage based on your maximum life while performing a spinning hammer attack that is followed by a leaping slam. You are immune to knockback and loss of control for the duration of the attack, and the damage of the attack gradually increases. Immune to knockback and loss of controls again. Here we go. Hammer of the Ancients also reduces the damage you take for 2 seconds, cannot occur more than once every 6 seconds. Pants Leap also fears nearby enemies at your destination, cannot fear the same enemy more than once every 6 seconds. And Demoralize now roars nearby enemies, increasing your maximum life. Okay, so this is going to be really good with these. Increasing your maximum life, inflicting them with cowardice, which causes them to take additional damage when affected by a knockback. All this immune to CC is like everywhere. Like this. It's like, guys, we know how much you hate everyone that's immune to CC, so we're giving it to everyone. I mean, okay, so we've done Wizard, we've done Barb, we've looked at Monk, we've looked at Demon Hunter, we've looked at Crusader, we've checked the Necromancer out, so I think the Blood Knight is the only one we've got to look at now. And I'm expecting there to be more immunity to CC. Definitely expecting that. So, main hand. Enemies hit by Umbral Lance take increased damage from subsequent lances for 2 seconds, stacking up to a maximum percentage. Umbral Lance now hurls a trio of lances, damaging enemies, then making them bleed. A lance is automatically launched whenever a certain amount of life is lost or healed. That sounds cool. Okay, Abomination here as well. So Blood Rush, Abomination now causes you to dash forward while untargetable, knocking back enemies in your path and making them bleed. Then the Pants, Abomination gains an additional skill while transformed that causes you to slam forward with your fists, empowering you with immunity to knockback and loss of control. and empowering your primary attacks to apply marks to the enemies that cause them to take additional damage from your primary attack. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? While Abomination, bleeding enemies deal reduced damage to you. Abomination no longer consumes anger to transform and now grants increased damage and life drain that grows in strength over time. Holy shit, guys. Jesus Christ. Is that gonna be a return of Blood Knights in BGs? Wow. I mean, what do we give these essences, guys, as a whole, for all classes? For all classes, what do we give the essences? I would say they're looking good. Only Necro don't get nerfed. It never ends with a nerf cycle. What? We've not talked about any nerfs or buffs or anything, so. Reading all of this, I feel Sada got shafted. I would agree. Again. Again. Literally. Sada just literally, yeah, just completely shafted, man. I'm so looking forward to this. This is going to be cool. I've got ideas. I have got ideas for sure, guys. And it's gonna be still using builds that we're very used to. Okay, should we do some PvP then? No doubt people are going to be coming in asking all questions about the essences, and if we need to, we can bring them back up. I'm not going to close the page down. Someone... It's like Satyrs, lol. Satyrs. What? Satyrs? You want us to do something with... Nah. We don't like Satyrs. I just can't believe, like, damage, like immune to damage, or immunity to CC, sorry, loss of control effects, immunity to knockbacks. It's just absolutely everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Wiz has no immunity to CC. Oh, nice, Red. Good idea, man. Nice. Where's my Sada Holy Light avatar with total immunity to CC? Yeah, no one teleports in VG and PvP. It's just nuts. That is the first time though, guys, I'd gone through all of them. I'd already obviously seen the Necros. And yeah, I was intrigued by a couple of them, but to read through the rest of them, it's absolutely insane. Let's go. What we got? We got an hour of BGs left. Hour of BGs. Then I want to get some TRs done. Man, avatar for Necros is going to be so freaking cool. Especially if I can still use all my skills. Because it's only going to take over primary. I'm so intrigued by that. Ah, Demon Hunter though. Jeez. Teleport doesn't work with invis. It cancels teleport. Cancels invis. Yeah, it makes sense. It would. Take it easy, Red Man. Cheers for popping along. Always awesome to have you in chat, man. Have a good afternoon, dude. Morning, afternoon. Definitely some interesting stuff when it comes to the essences. Super pleased with some of those. Whew. $4 a goner there. Jeez. Yeah, I am. What are these guys still fighting back here for? Come on, guys. Wake up. We have to push both because we're slacking. How did you find it then, Fab, doing it that way around? I take it that increased your damage. I would think it would have done, right? It's me down. I need to do more tests, but I've done 1 BG to see a little more damage. Yes, nice. Come on, guys. Push that idol. This guy. Three minutes. We can still do this. Taking too many risks though because my team's slacking. We need Joe in here. Where is he when you need him? Can we get away? Nope. Two minutes to push. First BG, can we win? Let him chase. It's this dude. How many kills is he on? 16. Look at this, guys. Wow, match. Got keyboard warriors. Everyone's going mad in the chat. Wow. We need Joe to give me luck, man. We do. I would agree. Where is Joe when you need him? Come on, get one last kill. Look at this guy dying 12 times. Feeder. Okay, just hopefully the next one will be better. If you're now coming in, joining the stream, and you want to find out about essences, just ask. We can discuss. We've gone through them all already, so if you want to see what we was discussing earlier, you can go back on the stream. But if you want to talk about it, feel free. And don't forget to like the stream, guys. Always helps. How many crests have I got? Okay, 41. Nice. I want to do a big crest run in February, so. Finally. So hopefully this one goes well. Will the new essences reduce the amount of Necros we've got? What do we reckon? Nice, Nora. I just see your message. I didn't have time to set that up before the stream, so it was just running off what I had. It worked. It's all good. But it's handy having the screenshots like that. See you later. Got some dots out there. Should have healed up. Creepy, how's it going, dude? Can I just find out how you're not finding yourself bored in DI these times? Weekly grind is boring as fuck right now. It's just giving myself goals, man. Like, going right. Having a goal of what I want to do this week. You know, setting a plan. And executing it. If you have a goal, then it's much easier to just get your things done that you want to get done, right? And not feel that burnout. I mean, if you're feeling burnout, though, take a break. It helps being a creator, though, right? I can go, right, today I want to make sure I get a video done. Or today I'm going to stream. I'm going to have a blast doing this and just have fun. Just chilling with you guys, you know, getting wrecked in BGs. To be fair, I haven't played much today. But it is about setting yourself goals. I set myself PvP goals this season, Nora. Yeah. If you set yourself goals, you're more than likely going to be able to not feel that burnout. Maybe you're right. I will make an alt to start transfer some gems because buying from markets is killing me. 63k plat to make a sapphire from 67. I mean, set that as a goal. Set that as a long-term goal that you want to get your gems from 6 to 7 and go, right, I want to have that done by this. I need to make sure I'm doing all my weekly grinds to get this done. And then go, right, my plan for the week is going to be on a Monday, I'm going to do my Verge. On a Tuesday, I'm going to do a couple of TRs to start getting them out of the way. You know, I don't plan my week as well as I could. I'm going to do some TRs tonight while on stream instead of doing dungeons, so I can actually get some done, so I'm camped before tomorrow night's stream. And then tomorrow daytime, I'll do Verge, so I haven't got to do that on stream as well. It's all just about setting them goals. Run a clan, you'll never be bored. That's true. Gotta risk it. That paid off. Maybe. When you've got a game like this and it's like a marathon and not a sprint, you have to have them goals, right? And if you don't meet the goals sometimes, don't be too hard on yourself. You know, it is what it is. Goals and alarms. Alarms do help. Just don't snooze alarms. Man. Oh, you're down near Bristol, are you? I'm up in on the east side, Norfolk. I'm in Norfolk. Your goal gem wise is now HCR8, yes. Them wizards were really doing our heads in. Yo, JB, how's it going? Welcome in, dude. Welcome in. Slow grind to 7k reso. Yes. Your accent's similar to YouTuber Bid. Yeah, I mean, he's Yorkshire, I suppose. The accents, I suppose, are similar in a way. It's probably some of the words we say. But Yorkshire is still a fair way from where I am. Beard is from Leeds. He is indeed. He was in my town a couple of years ago. He did like the area where I live in, going around eating, doing the challenges. You're chronic watchers of him. Oh, JB, you're in Nottingham. That's not really that too far down the road from me. Couple of hours. Nicky, can you see my Paragon? Yeah, I'll quickly show him a Paragon. This is what it is currently. I've got legendary skill. I'm using Curse of Weakness, but I would actually probably swap that out, and I didn't save it yesterday, to Searing Flame. Technically, you're 40 minutes away from us via plane. That's very true. Oh, man, you go Hunstanton? Sunny Honey, man. Every year. Nice, dude. Hunstanton's nice. Hunstanton, you get lovely sunsets in Hunstanton because of the it faces the west, right? You're about 3 hours from me in a plane. Come on, guys. We can push this. Let's go. Playing a bit more aggressive. We need to win some. Yep, sure do. Fish and chips on the beach, watching the sun go down. It's nice. It's nice in Hunstanton. I like Hunstanton. Norfolk is quite a nice place, to be fair. Yep. I've just been on the unfortunate side of these teams tonight. Can we actually make this a win? 4 minutes. I think we should. You lied, it's 3 hours because of 2 planes. Rip. How's it going, Vez from Clan Honor? How's it going, man? I really wish those skeletons are good for PvP. We need something new for Necro. I think like I can see a new build, man, for PvP. I can see a new build, but I think it's still going to be very similar to what we use now. But there could be something completely new. The skeletons sound very interesting. The issue I have with skeletons is they don't sound like they're going to be spectral, so they're going to be targetable, right? Or did they say untargetable? I'd have to go back and have a look. Spartan, how's it going? You've been using the mage build again lately? I haven't used the mage build in a long time. Yep. Hello, the best streamer. I'm glad you're back to Necromancer. Cheers, man. Welcome on in. Yeah, we vacated for a couple of weeks. We went to Seder. Seder was good fun, though. Had a blast. But now we're ready for the new essences. Oh, we have got it. Nice. Nice. Oh, no. He's got to me. Rip. Couldn't get away. I wonder if the new essence for the Wraithform movement speed is going to be faster than what we've currently got. I hope so. Dude, those new essences will terrorize PGs. Everyone's immune to everything, dude, apart from Satyrs. Why back to Necro already? New essences, dude. Can you see the build for PvP Necro? The build for PvP Necro, this one is the silence build one. I'll show you the essences after this. Elvis, how's it going? Hello to the beard that knows things. I like that, dude. Although I'm absolutely just getting wrecked in here because I'm too busy reading chat. If the new essences will be the same game changer like the previous shoulders, I can't wait. I agree, Creepy. Them shoulders were like perfect, right? Nice, we capped it. So I won't play Crusader anymore. I won't, not at this moment. We'll go back to Seder at some point, though. Sebastian, yes. We've talked about the essences for all classes at the beginning of the stream, dude. You switched to Necro, and I must say I enjoyed it. I tried it before, and I was not impressed, but this time it was different. Well, welcome to the gang, Span. How much more hills does Immortals get than Shadows? I always find when I'm Immortal, I run out of hills. What do you guys find? Or is it just me? So the build you're using for this one, someone just asked about the build. Who was it? Let's look up here. The build, it was Nikki. So the build is this one. And in the helm, we are using... You feel the same? Tomorrow, last day of Immortal. I always run low of hilts when I'm Immortal. All the time. Like, to be fair, how many hills have I currently got? I got 4.8k, that's it. That's all I've got currently. Oh yeah, I'll buy that. I wish for a win In here, I wish they would add hills. Like for a win, 10 hills. Up to 3 a day. Maybe 50 hills, 3 a day. I didn't buy the crest. I'm sure I bought the crest. It was the gear piece. Oh, the heal trader crest? I'll have a look when I leave. Sure I had. Maybe I missed it. Yeah, the Demon Hunter's transformation and the Necro transformation, man. But I think with the Demon Hunter one loading, it basically says that you're going to get new skills. In the Necro one, oh, we got a laggy one. This is going to rip the stream. In the Necro one, it literally says that it only changes your primary, so I'm presuming you can still use your other skills. Look at this lag. Memory leak lag, guys. This better be fixed with a patch. Oh. Lagging. You reached 6k pots a little time ago. Personal achievement. GG, man. That's what I'm talking about. Someone else earlier was on one about how, like, you set yourself goals and that. That's the sort of goals you need to set. So many people complain about this lag. Yeah, it's only on PC, dude. As far as I'm aware, it's just a memory leak. Memory leak due to being on PC. The PC optimization is amazing. The next match will be fine. I didn't have one of these yesterday, though, on stream. I'll just stand and stay alive as long as I can. You had similar lags on Shadow War today? Shadow War, I have it quite a lot, sadly. What's the closest MMO to Diablo Immortal? That's a very good question. And also very difficult to answer because Diablo Immortal being mobile. My god. This lag. Yvonne, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. The lags are killing me, man. It's the lags. This memory leak that's been going around for weeks. And I hope it gets fixed on the next patch. Look at it. The iPad reigns supreme. I'm still doing Necro things though. I mean, we're getting absolutely smashed by these two, but Jedi, welcome in, man. You don't recommend any other games as they are money pits, yet Immortal is playable as free play, which is to a satisfying degree. Yeah, that's true. You may go Necro again, see how I-11 goes. Thank you very much for the membership there. Much appreciated there, Scribe. Where am I based in the UK? I'm on the east. I'm in Norfolk. In good old Norfolk. I won't tell you whereabouts, obviously, but I'm in Norfolk. Are the new essences in already? No, not yet. This lag, man. Norfolk identifies as Necro King, 21 plus fat. Oh, you're in London. Nice, man. Lots of people in the UK tonight. Nice. Indes did a video about the new essences. Yeah. I think there's been a couple of the creators that have done videos now. How's it going, no, Danny? You've known about me for a while and checking out the stream for the first time. Dude, welcome in. Welcome in. We're very much a very chill stream, and we just chat about anything and everything, man. We talked about the new essences at the beginning of the stream, so... MVP lag Necro. Let's check to see if you was right, Benny. Why do I get a feeling that Necro will nothing much change for us? I mean, I think it will. It's gone. Any good essences for Necro I-11? I've been off for a few weeks. Okay, what I'll do is I'll bring up the list that Nora sent me. Druid, Necromancer. Actually, I might as well just bring up on mine. Mine's the right size for the stream. Wait, I don't buy the normal crests. No, I don't buy the normal crest, man. Here's the Necro ones, guys. For anyone that's just joined the stream. Thanks, you from the States. What greens am I running for PvP? In this particular build, I am running Agments 4-piece, Bifus 2-piece, and Barons 2-piece. I never buy the rare crests, no. I've got like over 500, man. I mean, if you don't mind, Nora, you could post them in individual channels for the classes if you want to. On my channel. So Org, yeah, I'd go Org over Blood for Necro in PvP. The ones I'm interested in, Jedi, is like this transformation. This sounds really good. And I'm interested to see this one. But this doesn't necessarily say there's spectral skeletons, right? But there's definitely some interesting ones. See, I'm not lagging here, though. No lag in here, Danny. The lag has gone. Let's do another one. But yeah, you look at my normal crests. Where are we sitting? Normal crest, 562. Benny, gear for Seder looks pretty shocking, man. Why not use them for gem power? I don't really need the gem power at the moment. I could go through them and run like 100, right? But you don't get that many drops, right, with rare crests. I'm gonna run maybe 100 legendary, 150 legendary throughout next month, so. So yeah, you were saying about Crusader. I'll give you a quick rundown of the Crusader ones. Crusader, here you go. Can one drop out of a legendary rank? You can't drop out of legend rank once you're a legend rank in BGs now. Fallen Angel, welcome on in, dude. Welcome on in. So I don't know what you think to them as well when it comes to Seder. There we go. Putting your application into the Almighty Kuma clan. Here we go. You've been in it before, man. I'm day off tomorrow, man. I'm back to work on Monday. Man. They're all in the Discord channel, class channels. Thank you very much, Nora. Much appreciated, guys. If you are on my Discord, Nora has kindly gone and posted all of the new essences in each of the class channels. So if you want to have a look at them, feel free. What the? I am running a... Oh, we got him. We got you, Fallen Angel. Rip. Paragon-wise, I would actually change this to this. But, you know, I keep forgetting. Hopefully that was enough time for you to see. And can barely see that guy. That's better. Let's push this side now. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. It's a shame we're in a match where we're overpowered as a team. No fair matches tonight, guys. It's either been one-sided, or every single match one-sided. Joe, we need your luck. Where is Joe? I literally think we made Joe famous, man. Pray to the Lord, Joe. This is where he shows up. Suddenly appears in the next match, dude. So who has done... Oh, Red. I just see that Red had actually gives a nice little shout out on X. What a dude. I think Echo's done a video. I think GZ done a video earlier about the essences. Just seeing who else has got one out. Yeah, Echo, Indes. Yeah, I'll always go back to Necro. For sure, man. Necro is the main class. So we were Seda for a few weeks, trying out Seda builds. I'll probably be Necro now for a good number of weeks, getting all the new gear, testing loads of new stuff out. Welcome back, dads. And then I think the next class we may try will be... Probably... I might try Barb. What do you reckon, guys? Barb? You would make a video about the essences, but you're too lazy. Snipes, my man. Bloody, your in there went down, but you didn't miss much, to be fair, dads. We've had some up and down BGs, man. Barbs are broken. I think that might be the next class I go to. Barber's in a very good spot at the moment, but remember, you all in like Seda. That's for sure, yeah. Seda was a lot of fun. I mean, I want to get all the classes done this year at some point. So I've definitely got to start going down the list, right? Showing you guys that I can play the classes and not just play Necromancer all the time. You keep asking GPT best PvP classes for 1.2k Rizzo and make a difference, and it keeps saying either Necro or Seda. Well, if ChatGPT says Necro, then I mean, what can I say? Wow, just get wrecked. What is this match all about? I want my new Wraith form. Bars with Mount Banks has a shield plus a skill that makes him immune to death for 3.5 seconds, and another shield that has cheat death, and then a pet saver skill that rotates. Yes. We'll see though. It most probably be March time by the time I go something new. Depending on how quick we get all the Necro essences and builds out of the way. Let's go. Horace, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, dude. North Star, how's it going? What class are the new essences going to be for? Every class is getting new essences. And that's what we was going through at the beginning of the stream. If you're in my Discord, North Star, there's a list of every class new essences on the class channels. In each class, you'll see the list. Nora has kindly put them up for us. I should go Wiz. I think I'd break my fingers though. A banger update. Have to see what else. You know, the essences are looking very, very good. See how the pain is. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad on PC, to be fair, right? How the hell did we pull that off? You're fine. Farm a new Inferno 11 green sets. When's the new update? Well, we knew all the new essences were coming. I think I said like the 4th of February, wasn't it? So I'll let you decipher when the patch will be. It's fine for PC. Go iPad on mobile. Feel the pain. not Tower War. I want to collect this. I just want to nip to, and it's got to nip to the loot. While I'm just nipping to the loot, what I will do is I will actually leave this on the screen for anyone that wants to just read it. So you prefer spirits over mages? Yeah, I think I prefer spirits over mages for my build now. Be right back. Okay. Let's do another one. They will be nice. The PvP becomes so boring. Got to Legend and Tower a few days ago, maybe a week. Man, I always slack on Tower War. Always, Forrest. Always. So bad at remembering to do it. 5,900 rated Nora. That's insane. If you go low res, go DH PvP traps build, you lay down traps and have runaway fire enemies. Yeah. Not a bad idea. Those essences are not good for PvP. I mean, for PvP, they sound really good. Let's see what we can create. The essences seem to be good for the first look. I would agree, Boris. Across all of the essences for all classes, there's a lot of anti-CC and immune to knockback stuff. So that's the direction they're kind of going in. Be interesting to see how it all pans out, though. I think the transformation essences seem quite cool. Need new summoner builds. That's a fact. I mean, you're not wrong, right? I would agree. Summon builds have definitely not seen any love for a very, very long time. I think the issue is with summoner builds, they're mainly focused on PvE, right? Because you don't want summons to be targetable in PvP. That's the only downside. As soon as they're targetable in PvP, that basically means that other classes can utilize them to gain a benefit. Yeah. Whoa. Wow. He hit like a train. Let's play it careful. I was like, what the heck hit you? I thought I was going to be all right. Be able to pull away from that, but no. Literally just come in and obliterated me. Stop fighting up here, guys. Let's fight back down here. Have no idea, Boris. Oh, we know. I know as much as you when it comes to the warlock information that was out there the other day. And I didn't even look that much into it, to be honest. I didn't even know what the skills were. I just heard warlock. That was it. So it's all nothing's confirmed, right? Nothing's confirmed, so it's all from leaks and speculation and data mining. I should expect, but we know what data mining's like. I wait until I know for a fact and release facts, so. Wow. Yeah, I think if it comes to the game, it'll be a summoner class as well, right? Imps and shit like that, right? But it would also be like a lot of curses as well. Warlock is always a lot of curses, right? Curses, debuffs. That's the sort of thing I would expect. Anti-healing and all that sort of stuff is how I would expect it to go. Potentially, Diablo there, yeah. Using the new main hand and the offhand and spectral skeletons. Old Helm Essence is one option for PvP, maybe. Definitely. Barbs are so annoying right now. I just find that I just get absolutely trashed by them. Currently. Absolutely trashed by barbs. But it's good. Necros need a good counter. Far too many of us Necros currently. Okay. We're gonna do a couple of TRs and then we're gonna do some dungeons. I want to get some TRs out of the way. Use the Flaystone gem. Yeah. I haven't leveled the Flaystone. Don't even think I've got one. Still want to level this one as well. Ooh, how's it going? I still want to level up a few gems for my golem. Definitely one of these to try out. I need to continue leveling this one as well. A few things that I want to do for the golem, that's for sure. How's it going, Obush? Welcome in. Let's get a couple of TRs out of the way, so I've got less to do tomorrow. And then we'll do some dungeons, see if there's any of you guys that want to jump in. Frozen Tundra. Where's the time? Just changed. Good. I can finish up the rest of these in the morning. That'd be nice to just get some done tonight. If I want to send you some gems, you'll accept. I've got loads of just gems sitting in there, dude, when it comes to having tons of gem power, right? I have a question. If a follower has a golden trait that's crit hit chance and raises your crit hit hence by 1%, what does the red crit hit chance give? Remind me when I've done this one, I'll show you what mine looks like. You'll be able to understand it when I show you. I might be able to get away with showing you here. So when it comes to like this red one here, yeah, this red one here, create chance. If I go here, you'll see it shows maim. It can go up to 3% now, and you can get up to 5% once I've got another plus. So the more of them you've got that are activated, the higher it will go. But it only goes to +2. So the maximum I think you can gain, I'm right in saying, I hope that I'm right in saying, is the 3%, right? 3%, no, 5%, sorry. You can't go any higher than that currently. But always make sure you're going in for the activated on the traits. Like maim is the one you want to be going for sure. Across your familiars. Obviously, crit hit chance being the best stat in the game, right? And if you can get extra from your familiars, that means you don't have to reforge as much on your gear. So then you can go for something else, like skill damage, and get the best of both worlds. Looks like druids are getting a summon support. It does look like that, to be fair with you. The druid looks quite good, the build. The new essences. Quite impressed. I think overall, guys, the essences for all classes look very interesting apart from Seda. Sadly, apart from Seda again. But then, I mean, look at last essences for Necro. They weren't looking that interesting. I mean, the shoulders looked okay when we first see the essences, but then when we see the essences in game, we were like, what is this? Movement speed as well? And it just made the shoulders a million times better. So a lot of the essences that we see on the patch notes may be something different in game because of the way they actually read when you look at your skill sheet. So remember that. It may say one thing in game or on them notes, but in game on the skill sheet, there could be extra modifications. Never. It's never happened before, man. How hyped, Indes? How hyped? For the essences, how hyped, man? I mean, Demon Hunter transformation skill sounds pretty cool. Come on, when's the next one going to spawn? Nice, there is. They look interesting. I think they look very interesting, man. I mean, Necro transformation sounds kind of cool, where it takes over a primary skill. The only thing I think that kind of didn't get as much love was Crusader. Crusader didn't get as much love, dude. I don't know why, like, Saders just feel always left out. Everything had, like, anti-immune to CC and knockback effects. And then there's Seda, like, no transformation, not getting really anything interesting. And, yeah, I mean, they could have done better. Poor Seda. I mean, even the Tempest got some interesting ones. The main hand for Tempest sounds very interesting. Could even bring back Tempest for a while. Just sent Rug the message. Hopefully he understands. Akuma clan, I am ready to return and continue my Necro training. Where have you been, no Snipes? We haven't seen you around for a long time, Snipes, my man. Snipes wants to be a Grand Master Necro for sure. He's after the top spot, man. I think he's after my job, Fabio. This year, I hope they change something to do with TRs. TRs are so boring to do. Part of that grind is just like tedious. Alex, how's it going, man? Welcome in. What did you think, Alex? I'm interested to see your opinion on the Seder essences. One thing they could do here is just this fragment times 2 up it to times 4. Under the tutelage of the Necro King Lorith the First, the Snipes hope to reach the rank of Necro Grandmaster. It's tough training, man. It's tough training. You like the Condemn essence? Yeah, I mean, that's the one that kind of shone out to me. But I mean, they were left out in the dark again compared to other classes, right? I mean, we have to take it with a pinch of salt. Things could change between now and then, but also, like, skills in game might read differently to what they do on the notes, so... Snipes is always savage. You gotta love the surgical snipes, man. #1 Dabble and More player. Oh, nice. It spawned over here. Good. Where have you been then, Mr. Snipes? Where have you been hiding, man? Are you still allowed to play the game? You're still in game? You've not been banned recently? It's been all good, man? Also, the Sacred Fire Essence might open a door to some charging shield PvP build. Yeah, I think there's promise there, but I don't... The issue with Seda goes back to the same thing, right? Where they're very much the glass cannon. You go in, you destroy, and then you get destroyed. We'll do one more, then we'll do half an hour dungeons. You've been hiding in the treasure golems and the ancient servers. Nice, man. I don't remember the last time he was even in my stream, dude. Must have been some months ago. He's disappeared again. Snipes come. Snipes is a legend, man. Nice. Now we go to the normal farm spot. Now that one's cleared out the way. Up here. Pools of wisdom you have returned. I expect to see a post on the world chat, man, when you get in game. Not too much though, so people report you, just enough to say hello to the server. I keep looking in chat now to see if I see him post it. Okay, he's gonna post on. Here it goes. Do it, man. Welcome on in, dude. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. We had a good chat about them at the beginning of the stream, man. What did you think? I take it you've seen them all. What's your opinions on them? We went into kind of a bit of a tangent for the first like half an hour of the stream, talking about all classes. There it is. Where? Fastest block I've ever done. Snipes, I didn't even see. Where? I don't even see it, man. But apparently, like, apparently people are blocking you already, dude. Maybe Tempest back. I mean, that's all what we said as well. Maybe Tempest to be back. The main hand could be the savior, right? The main hand could be the savior of Tempest. You've been blocked by the Necro King. I don't think I ever blocked you, dude. Unbanned search, unbanned surgical snipes. I'm pretty sure I never banned you. I never banned you, never blocked you, sorry. Why do they block Snipes? The story with Snipes is Snipes decided he was going to go around servers around the world and spam in chats that he was the #1 Diablo Immortal player in the world, and get people to go to Google and check it out as well. And people were blocking him for it. Okay, so that's 3 done. We'll do the rest tomorrow. I can get them done before stream. Anyone want to do dungeons? Half an hour dungeons? Invite dungeons, dads? Sure, man. Where are we? Here we are.
Welcome, ally.
Today you can't, Fabio, but tomorrow you will. Sure, man. What's my base damage at 4K reso? Let's see who we see in here then.
Very well.
Did it bug out straight away? I think it bugged out straight away tonight. Dads? Bug. Leave fight. This act like it never happened. Let's try again. Not again, love. No worries, Alex. If you leave that party, Daz, I'll re-invite you. Yeah, because it bugged out when Nindas joined us yesterday, yeah. Where'd you go? Hang on a second. Where'd you go? There you are.
Oh, the things we shall accomplish together.
Let's go. Let's see if it bugs this time. What is going on?
Together we will do what must be done.
Invite me, dads. Invite me to a new party. You can't find me on your list. Invite. Now you queue us up. Just for science. I want to see if it bugs doing it the other way. Okay then. Let's try this.
Let us face the darkness as one.
It's bugged, man. Well and truly bugged. Well and truly bugged. Okay, now I've logged out a game. Oh, you was on Hell 1? Rip. Leave that party and I'll re-invite you then. I take it we're queued. Queue us up, man.
Let us face the darkness as one.
Yes. It's working. Crazy bug. I know we get this annoying dungeon as well. How's it going, Wicker Man? Welcome on in, dude. What did you think to the essences, man? The Crusader dungeon build on my last video is about sweeping essences after update. The Crusader dungeon build on your last video is about sweeping essence after update. No, this is all to do with the video that is in the members section currently for Seder dungeon and raid build is based on the essences that are in game now. Works better for me. Percentage damage up all the time. Yes. Some really interesting new pieces though for all classes. I still feel the one that got left out the most though. We already have too much AoE. I mean, agreed, right? It is an AoE fest every class at the moment. So yeah, the current Crusader build I have that's in the member section of my channel until Tuesday, I believe, is a dungeon and raid build. The essences that are in that are old essences. They're nothing to do with the new ones. If that's the question you was asking there, as to... You want new raid bosses? Essence is like the farm, like in farm vid. No, there is another video up that goes up on Tuesday. Give us a requeue, man. Don't bug, don't bug, don't bug, don't bug. Go, go, go. I think we're good. Yeah, nice. Literally the guy's name in this dungeon, RNGesus. So good. Yeah, there's a video for my go-to Crusader dungeon and raid build that comes out on the 3rd of February. Does Akuma have a second clan or an affiliated one? That we do have an alt clan. I don't know how active it is because I don't have any alts, so. So I couldn't even invite you to it if I wanted to, Snipes. Your poor clan's falling apart. Oh, really, Daz? How come? What's been going on, dude? It can be difficult to keep clans together sometimes, dude. Clans are definitely a lot of work. Come on, keep up. Oh, what's going on with the queue? We top 10, but most not PvP based like we want, so we lose a lot due to big clans having, yeah, and alliances to people leaving us, shadow becoming walls. I mean, that happens. That happens with clans that are in the top 10, top 20, man. Just the balance of the game. What is this queue? Shadow, how's it going? If you can't beat him, join him. It's not wrong, is it? I think all of us that have played for a long, long time, right? We get used to the fact that people swap in and out. Some people go shopping as well, right? We get used to that terminology. Let's leave this dungeon. We're going to have to re-queue out of the dungeon, I think. We never have this issue. My combat rating is too low. Apparently my combat rating is too low, guys. Combat rating is too low. Rip. I'm going to re-invite you. Necro King breaking the game. What is going on tonight with the game? Ask to join party. The player is not in a party. The game be broken. Invite me. Invite me, dads. Go repair your gear. It's all red. Can you imagine if you have to like repair your gear in the game? Oh man. Can you imagine repairing gear? Holy shit. You have to repair in Diablo 2. A lot of games require you to repair. It was like that in D3. Can you imagine all the gold? All the gold we'd waste repairing gear. Oh, Christ. Dora, how would you feel about wasting gold on repairing gear? No. Yeah, we don't want gold costs. No. Oh yes, S-class and big problem. Yes, please. The best two fixes to get in a dungeon. You'd never leave Westmarch. They'd still find a way to charge you to repair your gear. You've been standing AFK too long. Your gear must need repairing. Nice. You'd be broken, Nora would kill you off a meteor. Can you imagine, like, you're going into BGs, only your main hand has got, like, durability. What's in-game name? Maybe I can meet a gentler. Drains in. No. They would not. No, they're not going to charge plat. Can you imagine? My gear is fucked. Doop. Gear is fixed. $50 plat. Don't bug. Yes. 50 plat per gear piece. To fix all of your gear, 1,000 plat. Repairs would be done at the end of Elder Rifts. Maybe they could implement for anyone over 10k or anyone over 10k resonance has durability on their gear. How can you hit gentler with your meteor? Close your eyes and pretend. Hold up, did you leave? You'd blame another whiz. I mean, you could get away with that. It shows me no one's in party with me. Are you still in a party with me? Fabio. No. What is going on? Did you see that? A new use for reforged stones? I mean, yeah. You was alone as well. All alone. Where are you? There you are. Man, this has been so buggy tonight. Ready? What bug are we going to get now? Oh. Oh, calm down. A new use for reforged stones. We don't get enough of them. Man, so many elites in his S class. PvP does not. I wish it did. What's the verdict, guys, on PvP given Reforged stones? Do they give enough? I think they could do with having like a 200% buff. Never enough. Nope. That's not enough. At the end of the season, it's not enough. Spear does your reforges. I always need to do little tweaks to my reforges all the time. I think even if we got 500 at the end of the season, it wouldn't be enough. Yeah, 500 wouldn't be enough at the end of the season. An angry letter to be written. Give more stones. Yeah. More scraps, yes. I'm actually feeling that burden now. I need to do AFK, semi-AFK farming for about 4,000 years to catch back up again. I mean, not too bad, Snipes. I think you'll find good people there, dude. Worst dungeon ever. You was getting like 200 plus scraps per event. At one point I had a few 100,000 just gone through them over the last like year. We're like third clan from on the list now. The Kumaras. far as I'm aware, we should be third on the Dark Clan list. Yeah. All good.
Together we will do what must
Most probably get 2 more in. Yeah, probably.
Father are the rapids in this hellish jungle. But where is the chieftain? That raft is the only way forward, it seems. The balance is preserved.
Oh yeah, on the boards, but in the join Dark Clan list, it's all RNG trying to find a clan. It just goes to show how I've never had to use that feature. I'll do one more after this, Dad. And then we'll call it a night. Definitely got a lot of getting ready to do tomorrow. Couple of videos to plan. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't allow that, to be fair, Snipes. Just a request to join a clan from the leaderboards. Also, guys, don't forget, I will be this week starting to have a look at the Diablo TV builds for Necromancers. See if there's any interesting builds that I can showcase on the channel. So if you've got any interesting builds you want to put on there, feel free to do so. I will be going through it over the next few days.
Together we will do what must be done.
Don't know if there's been any new ones on there today. Let's have a look. Refresh. Oh, nice. We're ending one of these again. Let's have a look. Any new ones today? Well, there was one new one today. I'll have a look at that. Will we get another boss, or will it just be the 2? Ended. There we go. Right, guys. It's been a blast. Want to thank you all for coming along. And we've had quite a few people in today talking about the new essences. All excited for, you know, them to come into the game. Looking forward to farming them and trying out some new builds. Definitely going to be something we can play around with over the next few weeks. Tomorrow we'll be streaming normal time. It is Sunday Bounty Challenge Sundays, guys, and we're back on obviously Necro, so get the ideas written down if you want to challenge me when I come live tomorrow. Always good fun. But yeah, been a blast. If you've got any questions about essences, they're all in my channel now. We'll definitely be talking about them more over the next few days, guys. But as always, John Wick. No, not Bonewall. Not in this build. Not in my dungeon build. But guys, no worries, dads. Been a blast. Till next time, snipes. Good night all. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you tomorrow night. Peace out.